Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always joining us. If you're coming out here for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now my country people, Atiku's recent visit to the former President Buhari in Castina has ignited speculations about widespread canvassing for the upcoming presidential election in 2027. And yes, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, accompanied by Senator Aminu Tambuwal and other PDP stakeholders, had paid a visit to the former President Muhammad Buhari. The former president was visited at his residence in Daura, Katsina State, on Saturday. And this moves by these guys has really ignited speculations about his widespread canvassing ahead of the 2027 elections in the country. And it is worth noting that Aminu Tambuwal, who was the then governor of Sokoto State, had withdrew from the PDP presidential primary election in 2022, just before voting commenced, paving way for Atiku Abubakar's emergence as the party's presidential candidate ahead of the 2023 elections. And now coming to a conclusion, a lot of Nigerians have been seeing the moves by, the leaders of this country in terms of their social gatherings and all of that. And people tend to draw, speculations on that regarding the 2027 presidential elections and Atiku Abubakar's visit to the former president of this great nation. Atiku Abubakar, in what he tagged a Salah tour, had visited the former president Muhammad Buhari. And Atiku was one of Buhari's main challengers during the 2019 general elections, which was the latter's disastrous second term in office. And according to the special assistant to Atiku on broadcast, the former vice president was in Daura just to pay a courtesy call and offer Salah homage to the former president Muhammad Buhari. This visit, however, coming few days after Atiku paid a Salah homage to the former heads of state Ibrahim Babangida and Abdulsalami Abubakar in Niger State. And among those who accompanied Atiku on the visit were Aminu Tambuwal, the former Sokoto state governor, and the 12th speaker of the House of Representatives. And we've been, seeing series on Atiku's severe criticisms of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, and in one of such, Atiku had called on Tinubu's administration to come clean on the issue of the fuel subsidy removal, where he challenged the President Bola Tinubu to tell Nigerians the truth because Nigerians deserve the truth than the deception they are playing to the people. And I must say, according to Atiku, in 2023, when President Tinubu had announced that fuel subsidy had been removed, Nigeria had spent about 3.6 trillion on it. And yes, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during his inauguration on May 29, 2023, had announced the abolishment of subsidy on PMS. And Atiku had since been bragging the right of Tinubu and the officials in his administration, where he talked about the fuel subsidy removal policy and how he's yet to provide clarity on the fuel subsidy removal, talking about the impact of this removal in our economy and how it has affected us. I mean, since April 2024, fuel queues have mounted at many filling stations across Nigeria, and the infamous black market has sprouted in several states. So, how much PMS is being imported and distributed, and at what cost? So, all these things are merged together. And Atiku has been calling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ever since he stepped into power, May 29th, 2023. So you see, this a lot of political watchers and analysts have been drawing conclusions on Atiku's visit, that this is the same Atiku that said that the former President Muhammad Buhari has destroyed the nation He destroyed Nigeria. In fact, he sold Nigeria off to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu by handing over directly to him to finish from where he stopped. And it seems that Tinubu is doing quite well at that, at finishing Nigerians even to the last point. And Atiku has, however, been making some moves that has sparked speculations on alliance between opposition parties ahead of the 2027 presidential election. So you see, one thing in politics is about there is no permanent friend, neither are they permanent enemies. The same Atiku Abubakar that has been criticizing the administration of the former president Muhammad Buhari, how the administration had plunged Nigeria into deep debt and huge debt and all of that. I mean, look at him. He's still visiting, the same former president he once criticized, and is still criticizing even till date. So anybody that follows politicians to fight, well, I think you are doing so at your own peril, because these guys will do something now and tomorrow they will go back together and laugh at the people. That is how they are made. So at this point, a lot of speculations are being drawn. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore if Atiku should go pay a visit to the former president, Muhammad Buhari. And we've been hearing some speculations about political alliances and all of that. So, I mean, this is what we tend to see. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this? However, Nigerians have reacted. The first person said Buhari did not fail Nigeria with all. So Buhari did not fail Nigeria with all the money he looted. Failed leaders are always desperate to rule and loot, even when they near their graves. These are deceivers generation. Bunch of idiots. After you all abused Buhari throughout his tenure, and now you want to play ethnic politics by aligning with Buhari to upstage Tinubu Abi? Impossible. Atiku will die in search of his Nigerian presidency, okay? This conspiracy that shattered PDP, all these are recycling politicians. Imagine going back to our vomit. These are shameless politicians. If you like, visit Abacha's grave. A serial failure will fail and will continue to fail. Atiku and Tambuwal, they destroyed Jonathan's administration. So what are they going to Daura to look for? Are they looking for favor from Buhari or what? Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, Atiku have said this visit is just a mere Salah homage, but a lot of people have tagged this visit as an unusual visit, especially as it's coming from Atiku Abubakar to the former president Muhammad Buhari. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.